We ready to roll?
Broadcasting live from the internet, it's Tuesday night, and this is the Panels on Pages podcast.
Big boys playing with big toys.
This is quality content.
The boomers are into it.
Hey man, I just show up.
With your hosts, Lee Rodriguez,
I am a visionary. Like, oh, you have a podcast? I'm like, no, that's not me. That's somebody else.
Jason Nyes,
Yeah, sure. I'm not getting any vegetables in my diet. I'm just a thick boy.
Jose Guzman,
Is Jose on the show tonight?
He says he's coming.
It's like Elton John all over again, just minus the death threats.
Kelly Harris,
Rip your hand in your pants there, big boy. That's not me. I don't sound like that anymore.
and our good buddy Mahoney.
And Mahoney's here. What's up, Mahoney?
We can do just glorious, wonderful things on our phones, people.
No one's ever done anything like this before.
It's gonna be massive.
It's going to be great. I mean, obviously, I think it'll be great.
And it's all killer, no filler.
My seat's on fire! Your take's so hot!
Come on. It's so good.
It's pretty good. It's there. It's reliable. You know what you're getting every single time.
Man, I'm so glad you found us.
You're all terrible people, and I'm glad you're my friend.
Put that in the intro.
That's really funny.
Over 500 episodes, and you'd think they'd have the hang of it by now.
It seems like the concept that would run its course very quickly. Hey, what's happening, everybody? It's been a minute. Like, this way kind of minute. You know, you get it. It's Tuesday, February 10th, 2026, and this is episode number 695 of the Panels on Pages podcast. I am your host, the Lord Reverend Lee Rodriguez. Joining me tonight, we have Mr. Jason Nyes.
If Chris Farley didn't die, he would have been the voice of Shrek.
Fuck, you know? Probably. And Kelly Harris is here. What's up, Kelly?
I really thought that was going a different place.
I wasn't sure where it was going, but it landed on just pure facts, I feel like.
Yeah,
Oh, it is-
my brain told me that it was going, if Chris Farley wasn't still alive, he would have been in the Epstein file.
Oh my God. It is true facts that Chris Farley was supposed to be the voice of Shrek. Like they,
Yes.
Oh, no shit.
100%.
Like, literally.
yeah,
Really?
like, that movie was essentially made for him.
Yeah, there's some, like, test stuff, right?
I feel like maybe, yeah, like hand drawn, concept
Really?
art.
Or something? No shit.
Yeah. And then Kelly mentioned
do
the
every day.
Epstein files. Fucking, which one of you was it? Was it Mahoney or Kelly that photoshopped
Made it.
my name into the Epstein files? And for a minute, I
that
thought it
was
was
me.
fucking real.
That was me. Hi.
Oh, I love it. And I was for that nanosecond, I was aghast.
Like, fucking, what?
Yeah.
How? When?
Yeah.
Who? Huh?
You know, yeah, sometimes Jeffrey Epstein just needs to show his friends the top 6 most boobalicious superhero costumes on PanelsOnPages.com.
Like, that, the crazy thing is, that wouldn't really even surprise me.
Well, and there's a lot of that in the Epstein files, apparently,
Yeah.
where, like, I guess the guy that owns The Onion ended up in the Epstein files because Epstein was sharing an article with somebody.
Yeah.
Right, yeah, exactly. So, and that's what they've been talking the whole long. They're like, but what if, like, you know, what if your mom's in the Epstein files? You don't want that out there, right? Like, that'd be embarrassing for your mom.
I mean, if my mom's in the Epstein files, fucking show me.
Yeah.
Yeah, right, exactly. Oh, ridiculous. What a fucking time, you guys. Just monsters to the left, monsters to the right, and they're all in charge of shit.
I think my favorite thing in the Epstein files is the, like, three-way conversation that involved Woody Allen. And some guy, and one of the guys was like, they're talking about going to dinner somewhere, and one dude was just like, I don't know, you think they'll let that many pedophiles in?
No.
Yeah. 100%.
Oh my God.
And that's what happens when you get away with it for so long.
Yeah. And that also goes to show the Pizzagate stuff was just such bullshit. Where it's like they don't speak in code; they just call themselves pedophiles.
Yeah. I mean, there is some of that pizza stuff in the Epstein files. Like, I don't know if it's code or what, but
I think it's just pizza.
Can't pizza
like,
just be
I
pizza?
would say that it could be code until you said that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's just pizza because they'll just flat out say shit like that.
Right. Hey, pedophiles love pizza too, right?
Yep.
We all love pizza, Broken clock's right twice a day, Nice. You know what I'm saying? Like, pizza's delicious.
Okay, actually, no, that's not my favorite thing in the Epstein files. My favorite thing in the Epstein files is when good old Elon was asking if he could come to the island.
Oh, God.
And Jeffrey sent an email to Ghislaine and was like, hey, deal with this. And she's like, oh, man, sorry. Jeffrey wrapped up island operations forever.
He would rather pretend to shut down his fucking pedophile ring than invite Elon Musk.
Girls, FTW.
How much must that guy fucking suck?
Well, that
Like,
girl's
that guy's gotta suck so bad.
that girl's FTW one was fake, which sucks.
Was it?
Yes.
Oh.
It's like, why do we need to fake shit? And the reason is to call everything into question, right?
Yeah.
Right.
If one
exactly,
thing's
yeah.
fake, then it all might be fake. But yeah, the girl's FTW was a fake one.
No.
Yeah.
See, the problem with that
Unfortunately.
though is that the shit, like none of it's mild. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, oh, if one's fake, they might all be fake. But the thing about it is that even if just one of them is real, these motherfuckers gotta burn.
Yeah.
You know, that's the thing.
Yeah.
You need one real one. And I think there might be more than one or two.
While the girl's FTW email was fake, the one where Elon was like, hey, I'm fucking real wired right now. When's your next super wild party at the island? I need to let loose, if you know what I mean. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Yeah, I need to get away from my bitch wife and my fucking retard kids.
Is that
Yeah,
the one he
fucking-
sent? Is that the one he sent Christmas morning?
Yes, exactly. Because his daughter was like, I can confirm we were in St. Bart's on these dates. So this email is probably pretty legit. His daughter that
that's fucking
he hates.
funny. Jesus Christ, what a sociopathic dork. That's a horrible combination when you think about it, right? Like a
Mhm.
fucking dork ass sociopath. That's rough. It's a
the tweet,
rough lot.
the tweet the other day that was like, yeah, money doesn't really buy happiness. Ho
Yes.
hum. You know, I'm trying to, I go into space, I make electric cars, I bought Twitter, I got so much money and still not happy. I get the sad.
Just a sad boy. Just a sad boy. Like, you ever think about how cool it'd be if you had a button? And like,
Yeah.
if you push that button,
Love a
anyone,
button.
like exactly, yeah. But when you push this button, it's kind of like a Death Note situation. You push that button and somebody can die. You know what I mean? Like, what if you're like, oh yeah, cool. If anybody who was ever there, hurry and just hit the button, boom, they just burst into flames. How catastrophic will the fallout of that be? You think? You know what I mean?
There'd be a lot of motherfuckers on fire.
That's what I'm saying. And because of who these people were, and when they start bursting into flames, how destabilizing does that make everything? Because it's so dark. Oh Lord, what a time, y'all!
Me just hitting the
What
Elon
a
button.
tool.
Like,
Yeah. And then there was fucking Bill Gates asking Epstein, like, hey, can you have any small antibiotics I can slip to my wife while she's asleep?
He
Because
wanted
I gave
to-
her an STD.
he wanted to drug his wife with antibiotics because he didn't want her to find out about the STD he got from the Russian whore. And then,
But at least, as far as you know, the Russian whore is of age, so you know
Uh,
that's cool.
Eh,
who knows, right?
Yeah, we can't really say that for certain.
Yeah, you can never say that
Oh.
any of these girls are definitely of age.
You know, fair.
And then the best part
Yeah,
is
fair
Melinda
enough.
Gates being like, yeah, he fucking did this. He's a piece of shit. This is why I divorced him.
Oh my God.
Melinda
See, that's the
Gates.
thing. There's enough of that, right? There's enough people that are
Confirming it,
corroborating
yeah.
enough of these things that it's like, yeah, nah, man. Good luck with that. This is all fake bull. No, that's not gonna fly.
Melinda Gates when she realized that she was being fed antibiotics while she slept.
Bill Gates when he realized he gave his wife an STD that he got from a Russian whore.
Oh my God.
POV, you just landed on Epstein Island.
Oh no.
Do you think he hired a little guy to greet you when you got off the plane?
I mean, if
Like
you're
a tattoo.
if you're not
Yeah.
gonna own an island and not have a tattoo, I mean, was Ghislaine his tattoo?
Eh,
No, I
maybe.
think like if you buy an island, they like give you a tattoo, right?
Yeah, well, I mean, they
Kind of like, you know,
maybe that's what
like
it
when
was.
you buy a house, they
is
give you the garage door opener. You know, it comes with the house.
in
Or was it a child and he was like, hell yeah, sexy tattoo?
in Fantasy Island, was tattoo like an indigenous person, like the last indigenous person left from that tribe, and
Was he an Oompa Loompa?
Ricardo Montalban just put him in a little suit.
You know, probably. That's probably exactly what it was. Read between the lines on Fantasy Island.
What the fuck was Ricardo Montalban's name in that show? Mr. Something? Mr.
I couldn't
Fantastic.
tell you. Yeah.
Mr. Fantasy.
Mr. Fantasy Island.
Yeah, Mr. Like
No,
no, Mr. Island with my father's name.
Mr. Fantasy is what fucking Archie is now, right?
I know it's confirmation bias.
Oh, that's right, something like that. Yeah,
Yeah, when he was humping the boat on the Macy's parade.
yeah.
Every new picture that comes out of Jeffrey Epstein, and he's just got that fucking pedophile face.
Oh yeah.
It's like, we all should have known, right? They all should have known. Like, we didn't know who fucking New York financier Jeffrey Epstein was until he...
Yeah, that's the thing. I had never heard about this guy until he was like elbow deep and fucked kids.
Yeah, you're not rich enough.
No.
Did you guys...
There's also been an alarming number of these pictures that look like a still alive guy.
Oh, yes. That is my favorite thing of the
he's
Epstein
definitely
files.
off playing fucking Fortnite in Israel.
Yeah, the former prison guard that says they basically whisked him away and planted a body, and his Fortnite account has been active recently.
That's the thing. Yeah. See, it sounds crazy until little things connect the dots, and you're like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, I have no doubt that he is hanging out in Israel.
I mean, that's what Israel does. They fucking harbor pedophiles.
Yeah.
It's
They're gonna
literally
fucking turn Gaza into Epstein and Strip.
Yeah. One of Israel's biggest imports is pedophiles.
I mean,
It's no extradition.
walks like a duck.
Yeah.
Yeah, that no extradition is real cool, right? Like, what cool reason is there to have that? You know, what's take me behind the scenes on this one? Like, what's the rationale?
Well, I mean, they're
we definitely
God's
won't send
country.
You home.
They're the Holy Land, so it's like, hey, if you make it to the Holy Land, you're essentially on base, right? No take
Yep,
backsies.
the whole place is church.
Yeah.
The whole place kind of is church, Kelly. I think you're right. That's it. Yeah. Yeah.
Did y'all see that Brett Ratner is in the files, like in photos?
That's like
Sure
the
did.
least surprising thing ever.
Well, least surprising thing ever, but one of the most surprising things so far this year is that he directed the Melania documentary. He's that balls deep in Epstein Island and MAGA that he directed the Melania documentary because no one else will fucking hire him. Amazing.
And again, that's another thing though. Like that on its own is nothing. But with everything else, you know what I'm saying? It's like yeah, no, fucking, you know, but let's put them all in a little pen and just hang on to them until we know things are cool, you know?
Mhm. Yeah,
Oh,
all
goddamn.
these ICE warehouses they're building. Let's just put all the rich pedophiles in there.
Yeah.
It's a much better use of real estate.
Can we like poke them with sticks?
Well, yeah,
Great.
fucking poke them with whatever you want.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
get creative. Like we could do like an old school stocks situation where we just throw produce at them. We could poke them with sticks.
Ooh,
We could burn them with cigarettes.
I like it.
I did see. I
Ooh, I'm
forget-
gonna heat up a wire hanger.
Ooh, yeah, or like a fire poker,
Yeah.
like in the old like the old timey days.
I saw a headline earlier that some foreign country is instituting chemical castration for pedophiles and rapists.
Oh,
great.
fuck yeah,
Voluntary though. Like you can't just
so close.
you can't
so
just
close.
chemically castrate prisoners because there's civil rights and all that. But
Yeah.
if
Yeah, but if you diddle 13 kids, you don't have any of those anymore.
well the
You know,
catch is you can get time off your sentence if you voluntarily chemically castrate yourself, because the logic
You know,
is
this
it
just keeps getting better, quite
yeah,
frankly.
it
I mean,
should like fix things, right? You shouldn't have those urges unless you're just a psychopath.
Yeah.
ain't science grand?
What does chemical castration like entail?
I would just like to imagine that they fucking teabag your balls into a vat of acid, but I know it's probably like a couple pills or something like that, right? Or maybe an injection.
But like, does it like do your balls fall off? Like,
No, I think it's just like I think it just like shocks you full of like hormones that just shut down all your like you don't want to fuck anything anymore after that. I think
Mhm.
they just fucking
Okay.
just kill your drive.
Yeah, they turn
Which
you
is, I
into
guess, you know,
JD Vance's
Almost
wife.
as okay, almost as good.
Yeah, I like to imagine chemical castration similar to the dip in Roger Rabbit.
Yeah. Just with pedo nut sacks.
And
Yes.
not to go off on a
I hope the
tangent,
pedo nut sacks all scream and cry like that shoe did.
they've got this Roger Rabbit's cartoon spin ride at Toontown in Disneyland, and they recently refurbished it to give Jessica Rabbit like a almost like a Dick Tracy hat and trench coat to make her a little bit more demure, mindful, not as hootsy in a family theme park. But also it kind of makes sense because they turn her into the detective essentially, because there's no Eddie Valiant representation in the ride. There's no, I assume, likeness rights or whatever. So they're like, let's put this big titty cartoon in a trench coat. That'll help.
We've all seen the movie.
Yeah,
We've all seen it. We know that that's not what happened.
I have a distinct memory. It had to have been maybe Venture, maybe Kmart, one of those late 80s department
Holy
stores.
shit. Venture.
Venture, baby.
I have not. Wow.
Yeah, like
okay, yeah.
I didn't have Target as a kid. It was Kmart, Venture. I don't even think we had a Walmart. But in the toy section, and I think like they had posters over by the toy section, and they had a poster of just Jessica Rabbit, just Jessica Rabbiting out, doing a pose in her dress, all sparkly, big old naturals. Well, they're probably not natural.
Oh yeah.
And
Of course they're natural. She was drawn that way.
I think my dad like pointed it out, like, "Hey, you want to get this poster?" And my mom's like, "Absolutely not." I think it was a test.
The urges.
I think it was a test from my dad to see if I was gay or not. It's like, you wanna
look at the poster. How do you feel about it?
Yeah, you want a poster of this buxom cartoon? It's like, hell yeah, hook it up.
That's my boy.
No, I don't want to get the turtle one too. No, God damn it.
Well, there is that girl in the jumpsuit. So maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Jesus Christ, the Dark Crystal poster. Oh, Jesus Christ, no. Oh, fucking wild.
What a world, huh?
Shoo, man. I'm telling you. So, I, famously, I don't do shit I don't want to do. And I found myself at the intersection of don't want to do and probably should do, which doesn't happen very often. And so, as a result, I went and I auditioned for a fucking play and got a part because Jennifer and Nicole bamboozled the fuck out of me.
Well, and you're also talented and funny and extraordinary and just an incredible silhouette of a man. You got stage presence.
I'm actually pretty good at it, as it turns out.
Of course, come on.
Yeah, but Nicole, she's been saying things like, "Oh, we didn't bamboozle you," and then I said, "Well, I mean, I looked over your shoulder one point and I saw a text exchange between you and Jennifer, where one of you said in all capitals, 'We got him.' That feels fairly bamboozling."
Hell yeah!
This is a skosh. But my beautiful wife made the case that perhaps being forced to become a part of something, even temporarily, and get out of my own way for a little while might be good.
Yeah,
you know what? I think she might be right. Just possibly
stretch some creative and social muscles, and
yeah.
And it's temporary too, right?
Into a what's up?
It's temporary. It's a short, probably 2-month-long commitment, I would assume.
Basically, yes. Yeah, pretty much that. Yeah. So, and like I said, if I end up being good at it, maybe it'll be a thing that happens once in a while. Who knows?
Yeah.
Because they do need more men. We only got a handful of guys that show up at these things, and they're not great.
Right.
well, yeah, because acting's gay.
It's gonna be a fun time though, because we're at the auditions, and I crushed. And I got back and I'm like, oh man, I'm gonna fucking get this if there's nobody else.
Fucked around and got a part.
I fucked around and got a part. It's cool though. The show's called Silent Sky, and it's about Henrietta Leavitt, kind of a pioneer woman in the field of astronomy back in the day.
Nice.
Turns out it's the male lead, so I have 268 lines.
Yeah, you were saying you fed your lines into something?
Yeah, it's Quizlet, which is for studying, I guess. And I use the flashcard functionality. Nicole turned me on to it.
Nice.
Basically, you set up a set of flashcards for each scene. You put like your lead line on one side and your line on another side. You can swipe left or right, whether you know it or not, and it will tell you at the end how much you know of this, like how much of the set you've mastered, which is kind of dope.
That's really cool.
That's nice.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. So, she says, great, we're going to do the part. Jennifer's the lead, so we have to kiss at least twice in the show, and Jax is very not happy about that. Jax is super upset about that.
Jax doesn't know about your polyamorous relationship.
Oh,
your multiple wives.
You guys, people are going to talk so much.
Talking about people.
Oh, they're gonna talk so fucking
Hey,
much.
you know what you got to do, Lee? Let's give them something to talk about.
Talk about love. But no. So she's like, we're going to offer you the part. I'm like, all right, cool. And then she steps up, and I've known this woman for a while because she's been doing plays and stuff there for a minute. And she just starts like rubbing all over my face and shit like that. She's like, you know, the scruffy look that you've got really works for you, but we're gonna have to trim this and this here because it's, you know, this period of time, and this guy's a professor, he's gonna do this. So we're gonna make sure we trim it up and and you know, and clean it up and all this and this. And I kind of turn around to Nicole when she's done and walks away, and I look at Nicole and I said, I trimmed it before we got here. This is nice. Like, this is the nice look. And then the other side of that coin, I went to get my fucking teeth cleaned last week. Like fellas, how much do you know about your dental hygienist?
Oh, you know what? Fucking 0%.
Yeah, that's the right answer. Okay.
I mean, I do not fall into that. I've known my dental hygienist for years.
Boys, I haven't seen a dentist since the 1900s.
Holy shit.
You know what? It's working for you. Fuck it. Why not?
Hey, you know, one of these days I'm gonna need to see a dentist for sure, but that day ain't today.
Not today, Satan.
Yeah.
Well, this chick, I usually get her, and she's very chatty, and you don't want a chatty dental hygienist
Because you can't respond.
And she's like, and she's asking questions, and not yes or no questions either.
Like,
so like, she's like, she's like having like she's behaving as if we're having a conversation, and I'm like, I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do. Like, I don't know what's happening here, you know. But last week she opens the door, and I'm sitting there, and she just goes, "Oh." I said, "Yeah." She goes, "Don't you look cute?" And I said,
Oh.
I went, you too?
I need an adult.
And then I get home. And I come inside, and my beautiful wife's in the kitchen, and I say, fucking, you know the chatty chick at the dentist's office? She's like, yeah. I said, I'm fucking out there, and she was like, oh, you look cute, or whatever the fuck. And she fucking gives me the up and down, right? And then she goes, were you dressed like that? And I said, yeah, this is exactly what I was wearing. And then she says, are you sure she wasn't kidding? And then I says, well, fucking not anymore. Not anymore, asshole.
What were you wearing?
Just regular shit.
Just wearing my regular clothes, and this chick's over here laughing her ass off, saying I look cute.
Yeah. But fucking, I don't know. Maybe I was having a good hair day. I wasn't wearing a hat. I'm usually wearing a hat when I go in there. Maybe she just fucking liked my lusciousness. I don't know.
Yeah, but that fucking machismo just oozing out.
And then, fucking last thing, to tie all this shit together, like as if, you know, because, you know, Nicole's up in my head and shit like that, right? I'm like, whatever. But then we were out and about the other day, and not one, but two black dudes were like, your fucking fit is fire. And there's no greater compliment a white guy can get.
Yes!
There's no greater compliment a white guy can get than having a black dude be like, you're looking good today, son. Like, you know what? I am looking good today. Appreciate you.
It only would have been better if they would have hit you with a young blood or something.
Oh no! I was walking. When we were in New York last time with the family, I bought this like Mario Kart racing jacket at the Nintendo store, and it is dope as fuck, mind you. Okay, but
Nice.
I'm walking through Target, and I just hear, "Hey, go, Mario Kart!" Stop, and I turn around, and this dude is like walking across, like making his way to me, like, "Yo, where'd you get that jacket?" I'm like, talking about. And like another dude walks by, he's like, "Dude, check out this guy's fucking jacket." And he's like, "Oh, his hat's fire too." He got his. You know, I had on some fucking. I think I had like some Roosevelt's button down on. I was like, "Oh, your shirt's fucking tight as shit too." And he's like, "That's tough. That's tough." Fucking daps me up, and Jax is looking up at me like, "What is happening here? Who are these people? Why are you talking to them?" So, I don't know. Something's working for me this week. I don't know what to do. I'm gonna tell you, something's working.
You're feeling yourself, and everybody else is feeling you too. You know, Those
Yeah.
Roosevelt shirts rule. I resisted them for so long, and now
I got a
have
few. They were at a good sale. They're great.
yeah. Now I have to resist getting one all the time because
Every fucking week,
they're
yeah.
$70. But like they just dropped that Ninja Turtles movie collection, and fuck me, I'm gonna have to get one of those. And I got one.
The Predator collection that they
Mhm.
dropped recently is fucking awesome. Like, it's so good.
I'm bringing one for Toy Fair. I don't know where I'm gonna wear it, when I'm gonna wear it, but I'm wearing that shit, and it is gonna be great.
Yeah, I bought a couple. They had a kick-ass Black Friday sale, so I got like 3 shirts for $100,
Mhm.
which ain't bad for those. And yeah, you're right. I love those things.
And they're like they got a good stretch to them. They feel nice, and a lot of them, unless you're right up close, you can't tell that they're goofy nerd shit. Like I
Yeah,
got 2
it's
different.
really cool.
I got 2 different Star Wars shirts that are basically the ships, but unless you're right up on me, you can't tell.
Yeah,
Oh,
really
I'll
good
be
design
right
on
up
some of those
on ya.
things. Oh, we're gonna be all up on each other very, very soon as we head to New York City this weekend. I think they call it New York City, don't they? When they live, that's what the locals call it, isn't it?
No,
Yeah.
I think
When they live there, this
you're mispronouncing it. It's called the Windy City.
Yes.
Windy
It
City,
is
that
very
right?
windy there.
Actually, I
Yes,
think the full name is the Windy City of Brotherly Love.
Yep.
By the Bay, right?
Tampa.
Yeah. The Sunshine State.
Yeah. .com. No.
DC.
Yeah, it's concrete jungle where dreams are made of.
Yep.
Yeah. There's a big, not a pay-per-view, but it's a big AEW show this weekend. We're gonna go firebomb Dave & Buster's to commemorate the experience. It's gonna be great.
We're definitely going to need to make some calls, but even then that didn't help us with Dave & Buster's
No.
because it is going to be...
I'm just hoping one of us gets a suite and we can just hang out there.
Who knows?
Oh
Who
yeah,
knows?
we'll make it work.
You know,
It is the year of our Lord 2026. We'll be able to make this shit happen.
yeah. But it is Valentine's Day Eve in Manhattan, so who the fuck knows what's
Well, no, it's on Valentine's Day.
right? Yeah, well,
Yeah, that's actually on Valentine's
yeah. I
Day.
said Eve, but I mean Valentine's night. Yes,
Ah,
But I mean, I'll tell you,
Kelly's birthday.
I'm thinking about that, and we've been in the city of Valentine's many times now because it's always open for Kelly's birthday. So maybe
Yeah.
it won't be that big a deal. We'll see.
Plain hot dog.
why not?
that was always a fun.
So yeah,
time.
I found that one sports bar over by Empire State Building that, excuse me, Reddit really hypes up as a good place to watch AEW events, but also it's Valentine's, and also it's not a pay-per-view. So
right.
and then we got that one real crappy sit-down pizza place that we went to that one time. You know, it was just like the counter service pizza. But instead of having,
that's pretty good.
yeah, it was pretty good. But it was just like a shitty Times Square pizza place, which is sometimes all you need.
Yeah.
So
I
we
love
got-
those places.
We got that as an option, but then I found this other pizza place that's in like a crazy fucking, what is it called? Let me see if I can pull it up real quick. But it's a shitty pizza place, but in a really cool building. Let me see if I can pull it up. Docs. I got too many documents and spreadsheets.
Well, you're a very important man with many documents and training.
What is it? It is
Yeah.
many irons in the fire.
I think
Jason
it's
Nyes.
John's of Times Square. Let me see if I can pull it up.
John's of Times Square.
Yeah. It's a
That's
pizza
nah, I
place.
think I think they jack you off there.
Yeah, they don't have that so much anymore. Like
Yeah.
that was more than
Rudy
80s.
Rudy got rid of that.
Rudy. Oh, Rudy.
America's mayor.
Just give me a
Remember
fucking
that time and tried to have that girl
full-size
suck him off in
picture.
Borat 2?
Yeah.
So it almost looks like an old church, kind of.
Okay.
It's kind of wild. And
Huh.
and that's a key to eating out at night with our 7-person deep crew is it's got to be a place big enough that we could all get a seat, right?
Yeah,
I just think this place looks really fucking cool.
it does.
So yeah, we got some options out there. I am not
Have a good time.
I'm not looking forward to the cold, but once my body tastes it, it's gonna acclimate, and we just got to deal with it, right? Every
Man,
day.
it's so fucked up. It's gonna be warmer here in Milwaukee when we're in New York than it will be in New York, and I'm fucking upset about that.
Yeah, that's not okay. That's bullshit, Kelly.
Hey,
That's fucking bullshit.
At least it wasn't last weekend, At least they're getting over the worst of it.
Yeah.
Hopefully, knock on wood. And just every time I think about what the weather's going to be in like in New York, I think we could have fucking done this in New Orleans, you guys.
I had halfway forgotten about that until you mentioned it, and now I'm upset all over
Oh,
again.
no. Every time we have to go back to New York, I fucking think about this. And what makes it worse is when I'm looking at music, we usually look for like a bunch of horns, like a party parade, like opening ceremonies. And all those songs could be easily switched out to New Orleans in a second.
Yep.
It's New Orleans funeral music, but New York City in February.
Sure is, bud.
Every
Sure is.
time someone brings up my quote unquote vacation to me, I'm like,
Who says this?
People that I might see during the day. Who knows? And
Oh.
they know I'm going on a 2-week vacation, quote unquote. And I'm like, God damn, I wish I was going on a fucking vacation. I'm gonna need a vacation after this vacation.
Yeah.
Nobody loves
I'm
going
going
on
to be doing
vacation
nearly as much as you, but I'll be working objectively harder than I do during a regular day.
Yeah, exactly. Fucking everybody loves to go to February in New York. Or go to New York in February. That is just the #1 vacation destination. Everybody loves it. And it's like, you just wait a month. Just wait a month. And it's so much better, right? Like,
Yeah.
it's
Last
not
time
gonna...
was great.
Well, yeah, that October time was fantastic, except for they just
was
got
pretty
hit
good.
with like
Yeah,
a
that
hurricane.
was not going to happen. But last year it was great, I thought.
It was still pretty goddamn cold. But, it's only cold when we have to go somewhere, right?
Yeah.
Right.
When we're inside, it's great. You
Yeah,
wouldn't
it's
even
fine.
notice.
And Kelly got the cool hotel with me. We'll be cool hotel
Yep.
bros. That's cool.
Excited.
So maybe one of us will get the suite.
We will see. I do think it must have been new management that took over last year, because I think the New Yorker used to be, well, not talking about your hotel, talking about the New Yorker and the suite and all that and how we got hooked up with it. Maybe they had looked at some of our reviews, or maybe the Toy Fair team was like, hey, hook these guys up if you can. But it was definitely some new management that was trying to turn the tides, change the opinions, and yeah, it wasn't too bad. I kind of liked that. Kind of liked having a little balcony and then Tito's fucking massive suite.
Tito's thing.
I laughed
Love it.
so hard.
What a fucking story.
So
what a
fucking
what a
hard.
great time that was.
And
Yes. What else you got going on, Nice?
Oh shit, what the fuck? Just on the verge of a Menti B, for the month of January and
Menti B.
February. Yeah, good old Menti B. But that's par for the course. That's how I do things. And, once we get there and once that opening ceremony starts, there's no stopping it. And the train has left the station, and we just got to do as much as we can and do as good a job as we can. And then every day this week, I've been like, a week from today, we will be 3/4 done with Toy Fair. And then today it was like, a week from today will be the last day of Toy Fair. And then tomorrow it's going to be, a week from today, you're going to be home, you're going to be done, and it's going to be great. And everything will have gone great. And you know what?
Yep.
It fucking will.
and we'll have
Because not
had
for
a
nothing,
whole
we're
lot of
pretty
fun
goddamn
along the
good
way.
at this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I said today. It's like, it's not the most creatively fulfilling project because it is essentially the same thing every year, but because it's the same thing every
Sure.
year, we got that shit dialed in. We are locked in. And even this year we got less videos. Ugh. It's going to be so
gonna be fun.
much easier.
It's gonna be fun. I'm looking forward to it.
And
work. It's gonna be fun.
And all goes well. Nyes doesn't fucking throw a fit, cause a scene.
Not gonna cause a scene in the street or nothing.
Mary says to me, and this year, I'm gonna be your rock instead of part of the problem. And it touched me so much. And I was like, this is all I've ever wanted.
Can we bring some of that energy to every day?
No. I mean, yeah, but very specifically Toy Fair, right?
Oh, for sure.
It's gonna be
It'll be
awesome.
good. Like I said, we got this shit down to a science.
And really, like, in the end, what's the worst that happens? We fucking crash and burn and don't get videos together. No one's life depends on this. I'm not a paramedic. I'm a fucking video guy, all right?
Right.
It's super low stakes. The 200 people that'll see these videos, it'll be fine.
Nice.
OBS disconnected, reconnecting. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Yeah, it'll be
reconnection
fucking fine.
successful. We did it.
It's gonna be fine.
We're so
Don't worry
back.
about it.
I keep
Been
seeing
back in town.
Preternia keeps posting news about like that Maximum series Thor, Marvel Legend, Mattel getting the Turtles license, Hasbro getting the Harry Potter license, and I'm like, why are they blowing all their breaking news before Toy Fair? And then it's like, it's not like we cover the breaking news. Who gives a shit? Fucking tell us all the news now, but we'll be able to see all this shit in person most likely.
Yeah. Like they might have some sort of prototypes for Turtles. Who knows?
And they, at the very least, have in-package versions of that Thor, which
Oh yeah. Well, last year we were like hands-on with the Spider-Man.
Yeah, they'll probably have that just hanging out so you can play with it.
I'm with you, Lee. Of all those Maximum figures, this Thor is the most attractive because that was the Thor, the Olivier Coipel Thor that kind of got me into Thor, and I was able to write the review of that first trade for Wizard. Fucking, I got that shit hanging on my wall right now.
Yeah, and I really like that Thor design. I'm surprised they did that one, but I'm glad they did. It looks cool.
But like, you could easily throw in a couple extra pairs of arms in there, and then it's not chainmail Thor, just bare arm Thor.
Yeah.
Do a classic helmet,
Yeah.
but then there's still issues with the torso.
But like you just said it though, the like an unchained arms, that's such a no-brainer that it's wild that they're not in there.
Right. And
It
that's
is bizarre.
that's a part that you've already got. Like, you don't have to tool that unless you're adding super articulation to it. What
Yeah, that's a weird one.
What
I don't
is
know.
Playmates gonna do?
I don't know.
I have no idea.
They're gonna have to go all in on like Godzilla.
Because it's like, would we even know about Playmates if it weren't for Ninja Turtles?
Probably not.
I kind of think like
thing that bummed me out today
what-
about Playmates losing the license is they've been doing those like multi-pack reproductions of the vintage figures, and I was hoping they would get to like the super rare ones, your Scratch and the fireman dog, and that way you could have those in your collection but not pay the vintage rare prices for them.
I really dig the. I just saw it at Target the other day. They had I think it was a 6-pack of the remastered vintage line.
Right.
Those are pretty cool. I kind of like those.
Well, the
Those are kinda
first
neat.
time we saw them, they had the weird skin texture on them, and they were kind of disgusting looking.
Oh yeah.
And then they fixed that, right?
I think so. Yeah, I think so. But the Shredder is pretty wild because he doesn't. The Shredder without like that weird fucked up like crazy hand pose is really something because he's always looked ridiculous. Like that Shredder has got to be one of the worst like poses of a villain figure ever.
100%.
Right? Like it's just garbage.
Yeah,
And it's like it was the only Shredder for years.
yeah, and
for
the
years
colors
and
were all
years.
fucked up. I lost the soft goods on mine, so he was just shirtless for my entire childhood.
Just shirtless.
Yeah. I mean,
Just
let's not sleep on that ugly ass Splinter figure.
oh god, that one was also not great.
Goddamn, like marmot, some sort of outback animal in a maroon bathrobe. Like, y'all ever
And the
seen what a rat
biggest-
looks like?
Yeah, y'all seen the cartoon?
Well, I mean,
It don't look like that at all.
they really hadn't seen the cartoon by the time that.
You know what? I guess you're right.
first
They had it,
series,
right?
yeah,
That's why none of them
probably-
really look quite right. Fucking great. What you got going on, Kelly? Tell us a story.
Okay. Well, there's two things at Toy Fair that I'm not looking forward to. One is a bunch of AI bullshit.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Two is a bunch of off-brand Labubu bullshit.
Oh, bro. And you know what? Labubu is going to be all over the place. And
Oh, all over the
everyone
place.
is going to have K-pop Demon
Their
Hunters.
version.
Everybody's
Well,
going to have
that's
K-pop
fine.
Demon. Yeah, that's fine, but we're going to have to keep count because
Yeah.
they were not ready for that movie to be as big as it was, and everyone is going to want to get a piece of that.
Yeah.
That's a crazy story, man. Like that Sony was just like, I don't think so. We'll just give it to Netflix.
They're literally using the song in the Olympics commercials.
I bet. That song is everywhere.
I know that song, and I still haven't seen the movie.
Oh yeah, for
That
sure.
song fucking slaps.
It does. I mean, I'm sure it's the big climax of the movie. Maybe?
No, like
No?
the movie is basically about them trying to write this song. Like
Hmm.
it's like they're fucking from a long line of the demon hunters or whatever, and like they keep the barrier, and if they can like Care Bear stare with people singing their song and they can seal the demon barrier and shit. And so like that's the fucking jam. Like that's the thing that lets them seal the demons and shit like that or whatever, and it fucking slaps.
And shout out to those girls because they were like the only people on the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade that didn't lip sync.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
They
Seriously?
actually performed it.
Everyone else though was
Well,
like, nah,
That's
yeah,
almost
everyone
tradition at
always.
this point. Yeah.
no
Like
shit.
that. I was shocked that they didn't because
But
everyone is lip syncing.
they were also the main event, and I remember the stream took a dump when that segment came on because I guess their servers just got
I
overloaded.
bet it did.
Yeah. All these
Shit's crazy.
Gen Alpha watching the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade for the first time.
Like, what's Macy's?
Yeah.
I almost said Macy's Day Parade. That's one of those just fucked up, incorrect things that just makes its way into language. Like, Mary and I stumbled upon one the other day. What is the name of the public service announcement animal that doesn't want you to start fires?
Smokey Bear.
Kelly?
Yeah, Smokey Bear.
Holy shit. It is Smokey Bear, but we always thought it was Smokey the Bear. But no, it's Smokey Bear.
I've definitely heard it both ways.
Well,
I'll say
it's one
both
of those
ways,
things
sure.
where Smokey the Bear has become kind of accepted, but it is definitely Smokey Bear.
Well, the more you know.
Yeah, there was another one we stumbled upon recently. Oh, unrelated. Lee, you watched that The Muppets? The Muppet Show?
Dude, it's so fucking good.
It's so good.
I had a lot of fun. However, it's weird to me, but with a caveat. If this is the only episode that they do, it's weird because it doesn't feel like a one-off. There's enough segments in it that feel like, oh, this is just episode 1. Like
It's basically a soft pilot. If this goes well, it's gonna go to series.
Rizzo,
Yeah, it's gotta.
Rizzo doing Blinding Lights feels so disconnected from all of the Sabrina Carpenter stuff.
It was a really odd. That was the weirdest part of the show.
But maybe my favorite. Like it
But
slaps.
that's what the Muppet Show always was, though. Just weird non sequiturs, like just weird thing to thing. Like I love it. I'm here for it.
And then again, if it is the only one, this is, Seth Rogen and Sabrina Carpenter both executive produced it. So it's like, oh, I got to executive produce myself into the Muppet Show. Who gives a shit if we only do one of them?
Yeah.
Right. Exactly.
I did it. I made it.
Look at me, Mom. I'm a Muppet.
There's
Sort of.
too many high-profile celebrities that are now basically like, I want to do the Muppet Show. Call my agent. Get me on the show. It's got to happen. And I kept my mouth shut the entire time we watched it because no one wants to hear me complain. And I gotta deal with it. I gotta come to terms with the fact that Kermit doesn't sound like fucking Kermit. And
No.
maybe the next Kermit,
That guy's Kermit isn't great.
maybe the
It's
next
not
Kermit
great.
will sound more like Kermit, but not only does he not sound like Kermit, but because he doesn't sound like Kermit, it doesn't feel like the character Kermit. It feels like a different Kermit. But
This is a new. Yeah, this is a new one, right? It's not the same one that was doing like the 2015 show, was it?
we were looking into it, and I think
that guy got a little too big for his britches.
And then the new guy, the first thing he did, I think, was the Muppets Haunted Mansion, possibly.
Yeah, it could be.
If not also the TV show, but I think it is a different guy from the TV show.
Yeah, because the guy that did the TV show, he was Kermit for a while.
Mhm.
I think he like a hot minute. And if I remember the story correctly, he was like throwing a whole bunch of like notes at the staff during the production. And they're like, "What the fuck, bro?" Like, and he basically was like, "What are you fucking talking about? I'm Kermit.
Right.
There's no Kermit without me." And they were like, see ya.
So it's got to be a matter of this person who is currently Kermit has seniority in the Muppets company and, was like handpicked by somebody, because there's got to be 100 fucking puppeteers out there that could nail a Kermit, right?
Oh yeah.
So having a wrong sounding Kermit is a choice. And then like Miss Piggy and Fozzie
because
sound like fucking Frank Oz, and it's not.
Yeah. They were great.
But again, that's the same guy that's been doing Frank Piggy and Fozzie for years.
Yeah.
Like,
And again, we haven't had right sounding Kermit since the 1900s. So fucking get over
Yeah.
it.
But I feel like we're in a
Bellamy.
particularly bad Kermit.
Okay,
State.
good. So it's not just me complaining.
He's weird.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Well,
Yeah,
and
this
especially
is by far the worst Kermit.
with the Muppet Show format, you get a lot of Kermit.
A lot of Kermit, yeah.
A lot of Kermit.
Yeah, no, for what it's worth, that ain't just you.
But it's still nice to have the Muppets back on screen. And apparently the incoming Disney CEO is a big Muppets guy, so we're going to see more Muppet stuff.
Tremendous.
And it's been in the top 10 on Disney Plus since it came out. So that's got to be a good sign.
It's got the juice. So Sabrina Carpenter ain't no has-been, that's for sure.
No, and she was great. She understood the assignment.
She is Muppet-esque.
She's pretty much a Muppet.
Yeah, she's one of those people that just looks like a cartoon character.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I once saw someone describe her as she looks like she was drawn by Bruce Timm.
Yes.
Straight up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, very much
the
so.
proportions, the lines, the face, even the hair.
Yeah.
I like what you're doing, Sabrina Carpenter. Keep it up.
Yeah.
Get it, girl.
You got good energy.
Yeah.
Keep it going. Scare these white folk.
All right. What have I been doing? Oh, so I noticed this recently. I was actually talking with some people about this at work. I like to pay attention to how dudes talk to each other. Like in particularly like just the generation below me, because I find their interactions fascinating.
I love it.
And something I've noticed as of late is that when dudes are talking about like manga and anime, they will do everything in their power to avoid saying that something is good. They do not want to admit to liking something. Like it's just one of the main examples I had recently was there was two dudes looking at our poster racks. And the one just starts like freaking out and he's like, oh, Goblin Slayer, yeah. Oh, you ever watch that? And the guy's like, oh, no, I haven't. Isn't it good? And the guy's like, it's okay. Like, excuse me, sir, you were very excited about this 2 seconds ago.
He's like, I recognize
what a weird
this.
exchange that is.
Yeah. I don't want to seem gay. Dudes, is it gay for liking something?
I think it's kind of like that's how it might be. Then like today or yesterday, there was 2 of them walking around talking about
2 of them.
One was like, it's always 2 of them. It was like,
they travel in pairs.
Yeah, they travel in pairs. One was talking to the other about how he started reading JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. And like he was talking about the experience of reading it, and he paused for a long time and he was like, it's very satisfying. Can't say it's good.
I mean, satisfying is positive. I would say that's good.
It is. But it's just they go so far to not give any sort of like quality judgment of things. And then there's the people on the other side of the fence who any little thing they like is peak, which is my personal least favorite phrase.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of peak either.
Because if everything is peak, we are stuck with a tableau.
Yeah.
Just
that's the
mesas
thing
as
about,
far as the eye could see.
There's no nuance.
No.
You know,
no,
like
it's either things are the greatest thing to ever exist or it's bad.
Yeah, real interesting way to view the world.
It's so strange. I don't like it. I wish people would just be able to say they like things without having to declare them the greatest thing to ever exist. Because it's okay and good to like things.
Yeah. And it's also okay to just be like, that's all right.
Yeah.
But, a full people will have a range of reactions to a range of things. Yeah. That's how you become a whole ass person.
Yeah. It's rare that sometimes at work I will get mad listening to people talk. Because they will
I
say
don't see how you couldn't, quite honestly.
I have to sit through some of the worst takes you'll ever hear.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I bet. I fucking bet.
One that got me almost out of my chair swinging was when two of them walking around talking about stuff they don't like, and then one goes, "Berserk, I don't even need to bring that one up, huh?"
Oh.
And the one's like, "What? I haven't seen that." And they're like, "It's so bad." And wolf,
Get out.
don't
What?
get that shit out of here.
Walk up with the reserve the right to refuse service sign. Get the fuck out of my store.
Sir, in this store, we respect Berserk. Please leave. Your business is no good here.
Don't be talking about my favorite thing in any form of media ever like that. And then sometimes they're just walking around saying the most wrong shit you've ever heard.
And,
Oh, that I do not doubt for a second. Like, I have
the
to get
one-
on Jax about that shit all the time. And he'll say some wild shit, and I'll be like, that's not true or accurate. And he'll be like, it's just, that's what I'm gonna say. And I lose it when he does shit like that. Nicole says I overreact, but I'm like, no. You can't just go around saying shit that's not true. Words fucking matter.
Exactly.
Like, no.
Probably my favorite version of that I had ever heard was two dudes walking around. One of them, they started talking about Chainsaw Man, and the one guy is just like, "Oh, I can't. That was such a failure." And the guy, his friend's like, "What? I thought that was like really popular." And the guy's like, "Yeah, here it is. In Japan, total bomb." And the guy's like, and his friend's like, What? Are you sure?" And he's like, "Yeah." His friend was like, "Aren't they making a movie of it?" And the guy's like, "Yeah, it did so badly on TV. They're moving
making
it
a
to
movie.
the movies."
Yep, that's how TV and movies work. If something is so bad on TV, they're like, "Well, I guess we got to make this a movie now." That's the progression of things.
Yeah, if people don't like watching it for free, we better make sure they pay $10 to come see it.
Yeah, and I'm like, so what fucking YouTuber told you this? Because they're wrong.
I was getting my haircut once, and the lady that was my stylist was just chatting like they do, whatever. And I forget how it came up or the context of why, but she was telling me that because of the Stamp Act of 1864, that you can actually use postage stamps to buy shit, and they're incredibly valuable. Like a 38-cent stamp is worth like $87 or some crazy shit like that, and like it's whatever. And I'm sitting there, and I'm like, and I said, "Ma'am, like I promise you that's not true." And she's like, "No, you got to go. You can look it up." And I go, "I don't have to look it up. I promise you that's not true. Like, please don't try to do this." Like, no, the fingers thing doesn't make any sense. He's like, "No, stand back, look it up." And I'm like, "Okay." And I looked it up. Actually, the way I looked it up was I went and I typed into I used an AI, Nice, which I think you might not appreciate, but you might like it in this context, because I went into the AI and I said, "Why do dummies think they can pay with stuff with stamps?" And then it came up, and it was like, probably because of this. I'm like, "Oh, that's why, yeah."
Probably one post from 2014 that just got shared too much. Oh
The
shit!
internet was a mistake.
They got photos
Yeah.
of the fucking Nancy Guthrie suspect now. That's wild. You guys following that story at all?
That's the TV
I'm
host
aware
lady,
of
right?
it.
Like her mom got kidnapped. Is that her?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Her
Right, yeah.
fucking mom got kidnapped, and they were holding her for ransom for crypto. And this is the first
Oh.
I'm seeing any sort of like doorbell camera with a dude all kitted out in a ski mask and everything. That's wild. She's dead as fuck. Sorry, hate to say it. It's
Oh,
10
yeah,
days
by
later.
now,
She
for
dead.
sure.
She dead. We all know how this story ends. I'm not trying to be insensitive, but she dead. Oh,
Yeah.
that's one thing about it is, so they've been doing these videos with Savannah Guthrie and her sister and her brother kind of pleading to the kidnappers. And there are crazy parallels between their plea to the kidnappers and the governor's plea to Buffalo Bill in Silence of the Lambs. Like there's
Oh,
word
God.
for
What?
word. Yes, hold on. Let me find it.
What
Fucking
the hell?
what?
That's odd.
That's one word for it, Kelly. What
Here
the
we
fuck?
go.
That's so
Here
crazy.
we go.
She is full of kindness and knowledge. Talk to her and you'll see.
Catherine is very gentle and kind. Talk to her and you'll see.
What the fuck?
She
Like-
is full
What?
Either
That's
it's
way
a
That's weird.
either it's a crazy coincidence because, you know, similar situations.
yeah.
My theory is they
Talk to her and you'll see it's very specific.
My
though.
theory is they wrote this shit with ChatGPT, and ChatGPT
Probably.
pulled from the Silence of the Lambs screenplay.
Yeah. That
You
wouldn't
know?
surprise me at all.
Like, hey, ChatGPT.
Actually, that's kind of the only thing that makes sense because that's too specific.
too specific. Like ChatGPT.
Unless she just saw the movie recently and it was just lodged in her
In
brain.
the back
and
of her
she didn't even-
subconscious somewhere. Yeah, right.
and she didn't even realize she was doing that.
Yeah, your mom gets kidnapped, and you're like, well, glad I just watched Silence of the Lambs. Because I got some shit chambered. Let's go. Press record.
Press record. Oh, fuck.
We'll do it live. Fuck it.
Sorry, she dead.
It's not. Oh,
Nah.
fucking horrible. World's on fire. That's the thing. For the longest time, you know, the fucking go-to was like, "How's it going?" I'd say something like, "Oh, fucking living the dream" or some shit. You know, I can't say that anymore because the world's on fire. So instead, now I pivoted to the world's on fire, but I'm not. So I guess that'll do. That's-
That's good. I like that.
a lot of the first time that comes out. Like, I was just being nice, but you're fucking right, I guess.
When did Hot Toys become $500? I thought they were like maybe $200-$300.
Depends on what they're doing, because
This
some of the shit they're
fucking-
doing is insane.
I guess this
Yeah.
does have like a pretty cool stand. It's a Han Solo. You know, it's beautiful. It's got a whole
Yeah,
bunch
that
of
just
shit.
looks like him.
But we're talking 465.
465.
465.
Yeah, that's many monies.
Oh, wow. Okay. I'm like 6 interchangeable hands with forearms. Why is that? And then you realize, oh, because that means there's no seam where his wrist meets his hand.
Oh
That's
my
fucking smart.
god.
That's really, really smart. Oh, it's got the rolling eyeballs. Yeah. It's pretty fucking cool.
Yeah,
But-
it looks great.
It ain't 465 cool. That's a lot, man.
Well, and then is that your only hot toy? You just got Han Solo now, or are you spending another $5,000 to get the whole gang? You got to get Luke,
I remember
Leia,
there was
Chewie.
one night on the show, we looked at the Age of Ultron hot toys and decided it was going to cost $6,000 to build the Avengers.
And, a very specific type of person is going to do that, right?
That's one of my favorite things about Toy Fair is looking at, like the Iron Studios statues, those ones that are like $2,000. You're like, who the fuck is buying this?
Yeah.
But then I just recently learned that every one of those things, like those things and like the high-end like sideshow statues and shit, they're all hand painted. That's why they're so outrageously expensive.
Well, and you can just look at them and be like, "Oh, this is massive and intricate and made of stone and ceramic and plastic and metal." But then
you add in the manual detail, like, oh, okay, shit, no wonder.
And because it's all hand painted, they can only do so many of them. You're not gonna pay to house these things and keep a stock. You're only gonna make as many as you can sell.
But then you see stuff like, a statue of Virgil from Devil May Cry 4 for $550. You're like, who the fuck is that for? Like, what 12 dudes are super hyped to get this Virgil?
Kelly, you're on leftist YouTube, and I guess he's not really a leftist, but same circles. But you know of Moist Critical, Charlie?
Yes, I'm aware of him.
Lee, do you know any? Lee does not know about Moist Critical.
No, Lee.
Moist Critical. Okay,
he's a very popular YouTuber commentary guy. He's a tiny little boy with long hair and a beard and a white T-shirt, and he's got a voice like this, and he does commentary like this, and he talks about a lot of stuff like Pokemon scalpers and video games and so on and so forth. And, for all intents and purposes, this guy is rich as fuck. He's got like a whole sports complex, crazy house. But the room where he streams from is a pretty decent sized like office. Pretty nice. And he got all these custom built cases for all of his crazy video game statues. And then got all this custom shelving made. And then some of them just have to sit on the floor because they're so fucking massive. They're not going to fit inside any sort of shelf. They just have to sit on the carpet, and you're going to like it.
I've seen some like Dragon Ball statues where it's like, where it has the dragon and Goku and shit like that. And they're like 3.5 feet tall. You're like, holy shit.
I just got to witness the conclusion.
Here we go.
Yeah, it was like he was here in the room with us.
Right?
So, if you're looking at the screen, this is Charlie, God. Moist Critical. I had him at a bad pause point. But look at this One Punch Man statue.
Yep.
Sitting on the ground. These fucking Dragon Ball statues are busting out of these shelving units. But, like, these are the custom built shit back here, and it's really nice. But there's only... You got fucking
my man, you got to sell some shit.
Yeah, that's Sauron.
Man.
Yeah, that's Sauron. It's huge. And look how much smaller it makes that room, too. Like, the size of that shelving unit is like 3 foot deep.
It looks like crazy as bunk beds.
Yeah, it's like a really specific Squid Game.
So now we learned Lee about Moist Critical, so we've done our
Lee,
job.
we got to get you on leftist YouTube. You would enjoy Hassan. That's the only one I watch.
What, Hassan Mandi? I like him. He's great.
Nah, Hassan Piker.
Who?
Yes, exactly.
Asmongold is basically saying people like Bonnie or people like Mahmoud Khalil.
This is Hassan.
I don't know who that is.
He is the most beefy, attractive Marxist communist you'll find on YouTube these days.
Yeah, he's a hunk and he's got good opinions.
Yeah. Like Kill Billionaires.
He's a hunk, is
Let's
he?
go.
You're trying to tell me that he's not a hunk, Lee?
He is. He's a lot of man.
Okay, I believe you.
It goes back to the discussion about how, like with wrestling or sumo, if you're cute, I like you. If you're not cute, I'm not a fan. And he's cute. He's a cutie pie. I like things that are pleasing to my eye or my soul. And if you're not pleasing to my eye or my soul, not a fan. Don't like you.
You know?
And
you're right.
And cute comes in so many different colors, right? Because Hangman Adam Page, cute. Tekla, cute. Fucking Mark Briscoe, cute. But all in different ways. Alex Abrahantes, not cute.
Not cute. Famously not cute.
Hit the bricks.
Fucking... What the fuck's his name? Epstein? Jeffrey Epstein.
Jeffrey, not cute.
Not cute. Ghislaine in her Michael Jackson jacket, not cute.
Not cute. How about the balls of this bitch to be like I'll set the record straight, just let me out.
Well, not even just let me out. It's if I'm granted clemency by President Trump.
Yeah, right.
Like, that's the play. I respect it.
Yeah, but also she's like, I'll prove that Trump and Clinton are both innocent. And you're like, well, but now I know you're just going to lie, because at least one of those things can't be true.
The newest thing about the Epstein files is because they just completely botched this last release, they're letting certain lawmakers look at the unredacted files. And to do that, there's a room at the Capitol or in DC where there's 4 computers in this dark, desolate room, and you can go in there and there's a instruction manual on how to access the files. And they're like, go nuts. 3 million plus documents. Find what you may. And then the ones that have looked are like, oh, there's a lot of shit they're redacting, and I could name names.
And then some of them are.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Nothing quite like the stat that Donald Trump's name is in the Epstein files more than Harry Potter's name is in all the Harry Potter books.
Yep.
That's pretty insane. Like, that's pretty insane. Holy fuck. Oh, what a good time. Fun.
Zero
fun.
in the chat says Hot Toys became $500 when Marvel Legends became $30, and that makes sense. That definitely feels like a COVID era swing.
Yeah.
We fucked up when we paid that shit.
Can we fucking let it happen? We're all complicit.
Mm-hmm.
But all right. Let's wrap this shit up. We gotta go get our beauty sleeps, because we gotta go to the concrete jungle then in just a couple of days. It's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be fun. So we'll be putting shit all over our Instagrams, I'm sure, all weekend. But Kelly, you got Comment Get Kelly on Instagram. Find me on Lee's Toy Shots. Yep. Big shit.
And I probably won't post anything. I'll probably post...
He'll look at all of our pictures until Sunday.
Yeah, I'll probably post one group picture, and that's it.
And it'll be fucking awesome.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we'll probably be back. Actually, no, next week we'll not be back. Maybe
unless
we'll still be in New York next week.
Unless we record one Tuesday night.
You know? Wouldn't be the first time. Stranger things have happened. But until then... For Jason Nyes and Kelly Harris, I am the Lord Reverend Lee Rodriguez. We'll talk to you guys next time at youtube.com/panelsonpages at 10 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. Central. Night. Love you. Bye-bye.
You fucking Google ass bitch.
Fucking Google something.
Holy shit. You fucking Google ass bitch.
I didn't want to say it.
What are you, some kind of bitch?
Whoa.
You fucking
Google ass bitch. Why you keep bugging us, YouTube?
You fucking Google ass bitch.
That's it. Show's over. We're done.